It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Tre'Davious White. He does more than cover and is now up to a 50-tackle season. It's the Pats and the Bills. Up next on Madden NFL 24.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be
They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very
And we are underway in Buffalo. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Here comes a former Patriot. This is Damian Harris. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. But now it's 3rd down. You look at this Patriots defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary. I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Allen. That escapes the sack. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1, escaping the pressure right. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen going to throw. That's complete to Davis.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
They'll toss to Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon
Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 20 carries, 105 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that bodes well this late in the season.
And this is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Allen now looks to throw.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. A good pickup there at 22.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Setting up the screen, Harris. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Allen's throw is complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Cook. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the air, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
3rd and goal, option right, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Patriots, nothing.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. A nice little juke. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Robinson, the ball carrier. He was brought down
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hooker's going to throw it. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
A start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given any points on this drive.
Yeah, they almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And Knox is going to have a Bills 1st down as he'll get this down to the 36.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Hardy. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a stoppage here as we've got Bills shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Allen off the play fake. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On play action, Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the 1st half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. Short completion, just 4 yards, and now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Hooker. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
1st down throw here. It's Hooker. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing. Hooker. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Hooker to the air yet again. Completes this one to Starks. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Looking to throw, Hooker. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Hooker to throw it. Working and it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
The previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, Hooker. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. He finds his man complete. That's Oliver. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Hooker now on 1st down. Over the middle, holding by Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster from 13 yards out. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Ryland on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Gregory Rousseau
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 3rd and 7. Hooker.
Flush to his right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now.
And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to the 12-yard line.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead.
So able to make it to the 15 following the broken tackle.
Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Allen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and oh, this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up second and
Back to
4.
throw. Samuel. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hardy. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Shrugs him off. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Operating from the gun. Samuel. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people.
7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, second down. Off the play fake, Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Samuel. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to throw. Samuel. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. That's taken on the 25. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 9. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. If you score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They go play action here on first down. Gets this one to Morris. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 2nd and a couple.
At the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Off play action. Samuel. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when? And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Hooker on first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Hooker's going to throw it. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Pretty good location there on that throw.
It really was, wasn't it? That was likely one where the receiver was either going to catch it or no one. Really good decision. And, boy, what a catch and move right there.
And a tough spot to get it over the middle. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Hooker. It's complete. This is Starks. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Samuel, the left side caught by Diggs. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Samuel. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen's throw is complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pick. 3 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Looking to throw. Samuel able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Samuel. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Throwing. Hooker.
He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hooker.
Completes this one to start. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Hooker.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Hooker to the air yet again.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Robinson.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown.
Herb Smith Jr., a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. The 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Harris starts the drive on the ground.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Harris will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for your kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Buffalo, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get to stay home.